Back to Universal Orlando today. It's a bit chilly, but
Florida chilly.
It's warming up, so we're going to be doing some pro tips in this video. Should like the video if you enjoy Universal content, and subscribe to the channel. We do videos, pro tips, hotel tours, and pro tips like this video, which we're going to show you now.
So the Park app is essential. A lot of the restaurants do only mobile ordering. You can also use it as a map. You can check wait times. There's so many things you can do with the Park app. You really need it, so make sure to download it before you get to Universal. So another pro tip is to not buy the bottled water, because it's like $5 or $6. So we were going to show you our little collapsible silicone water bottle that we have, but we didn't bring it. So we'll put a picture of it in here somewhere, because we brought our refillable thing today. But you can, any water bottle that you bring in, you can refill at the Coke refill stations for free for water, and you can also ask for a cup of water at any of the quick service restaurants.
What's the other pro tip?
To bring a fanny pack or a hip bag, which we didn't bring today. So we will put a video in here from last time, because this is actually the second time we're filming this, because last time we had no sound. So we're just going to insert that right here. Another pro tip is to not forget the app from Minion Blast. We actually have a video all about that, because you can get extra points, there's little collectibles, it's a lot of fun, and just an additional part of the ride that you'll miss out on if you don't have the app. So another pro tip for Universal Orlando is to make sure that you ride the Hogwarts Express both ways. It is a different experience each way, so you want to make sure you ride it both ways. As long as the line isn't super long, that's something you really, really want to do. It's really fun and just completely different. So here's a random pro tip in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You can see the night bus behind us, and everybody goes over to meet the night bus driver and the Shrunken Head, which obviously that's a cool meet and greet, but a lot of times the line, especially on a busy day like today, is really long. There's also a really cool photo spot at the back of the bus, and there's almost never anyone there. So right here through this brick, this is where we're going to enter Diagon Alley. And here we are. So here's another pro tip. It's that the dragon in Diagon Alley goes off about every 10 minutes. So if you just missed it, don't worry, just wait around for about 10 more minutes. Or you can just wait until it kind of starts growling, everybody gets their phones out. That's a really easy way to know that it's gonna go off in just a minute. So here's another pro tip for Universal Orlando and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and it is that there are two places that you can buy wands. So Ollivanders is the main wand shop, obviously. It's where they have the wand experience, and it's really great, but it can be super busy. And we have Grigorovich's over here, which has the exact same wands, and as you can see, there's hardly any line right now. So if it's just really crazy at Ollivanders, but you just want to get your wand so you can go around to the little wand stations here, you can go get one right here. It's the exact same ones. This pro tip is for saving money on food in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So the drive-in's about to go off. So there is a kids pancake breakfast at the Leaky Cauldron. It's like $12 or $13, and it's a really great value. You don't have to be a kid to buy it. It's really filling. We're not in front of Ollivanders because it's really, really busy right now, but here is a pro tip for being chosen for the wand ceremony at Ollivanders. The first tip is to be a child around age 11, and if you're not a child around age 11, it's just kind of too bad, because that's who they're generally going to choose, a kid who's right at the age where they would go to Hogwarts. If there are no young children about 10, 11, 12 years old, then they're very likely to choose someone who is all decked out in their Wizarding World gear, so a robe, t-shirts, whatever. The best chance that you have is to look super excited to be in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, be all decked out in your Harry Potter gear. So here's another pro tip for Men in Black Alien Attack. At the very end of the ride, you're going to hear, there's only one thing left to do, push the red button. If you push that red button at the end of the ride, you'll get an extra 100,000 points.
And then another pro tip for MIB is what you want to do is shoot the smaller targets.
Smaller targets and the aliens that are higher up are going to give you the most points. And we have a whole video. We have a whole video with tips for more.
It'll go up there.
Yeah, it'll go up there. Tips, all kinds of tips for Men in Black Alien Attack. So we'll link that below and then up here as well. So here's another pro tip for you in Islands of Adventure. If you have been in Seuss Landing or the Lost Continent, you do not have to go through Hogsmeade to get to Jurassic Park. There is a shortcut right here from the Lost Continent over to the Velocicoaster. And if you've ever been to Universal, you probably know that the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is the busiest part of Universal Orlando, so you can skip that. Well, don't skip it, definitely go there. But if you just need to get to the Velocicoaster, you can go straight through here. Another pro tip for Universal Orlando is that these chocolate frogs have trading cards in them, but you can actually trade them. So if you have a lot of chocolate frogs and you want to, you can actually trade them in like Honeydukes and a couple of the other stores. And they do have these in dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. So another pro tip for Universal is that on a busy day like today, one of the best places to get butterbeer is over here at the Hogs Head. You can usually just walk in and get one if the lines for the carts are really crazy. Another pro tip is after years of asking, Universal finally has a vegan and dairy-free butterbeer available. So if you're vegan or into dairy, just ask for that. So here's another pro tip for Universal, which is really more of an Easter egg. If you go into this restroom right here, particularly the girls' restroom, but you can hear it in the boys' restroom as well, you can hear Moaning Myrtle from the Harry Potter movies. So another pro tip for Universal is to not forget that there are single rider lines. Some days the lines are absolutely crazy, and as long as your party is 10 years or older, you can utilize the single rider. So your party may be split up, so everyone has to be okay with that, but you will wait in line together. You may ride separately on a ride like Transformers or something where there's multiple seats. You may all get to sit together anyway, or you may sit separately, but it cuts off the wait time significantly, sometimes by as much as a quarter to a third. It's much quicker to do single rider on a busy day. Although I will say on Hagrid's, just know if you do single rider, you will be in the sidecar every time. But on a lot of other things where it doesn't matter, definitely single ride.
And those are your pro tips for Universal Orlando. We'll have, of course, another part 2 coming.
Or maybe just pro tips for the Wizarding World. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see.
And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like this video. It helps us in the YouTube algorithm. And if you like Universal Orlando content, please subscribe to the channel. We do videos like this. We do live streams on TikTok, and we do room tour, resort tours here at Universal as well. So just subscribe to the channel and support us. And we'll see you in the next video.
Wow, you just really waited for a while there.
Bye.